Hey y'all, it's me Tiffany and welcome to my channel. So I had this memory that I did a video and I slightly mentioned instant poetry in the video, but I can't remember which video at all. So in a very light way, because I'm not going to go deep into it, I think there's nothing wrong with instant poetry and people like Amanda Lovelace or Rupi Kaur. I do think there is some depth into what they do. It's definitely not traditional and I think it's for a niche audience. I do understand and somewhat agree with the criticism that maybe it's more of a stream of consciousness, sayings, advice, or just like little things for maybe like Instagram. But I think there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to buy that, that is fine if you enjoy it. I do enjoy it occasionally. I've never bought any of Amanda Lovelace's works. They've all been through the library because my library system is just good. So, I mean, however you want to digest it, there is some value in it, and it's hard for me to really rate poetry, because who am I to say that somebody's true thoughts and true feelings are good or bad? I can tell you if the technique is right, if they fit a certain style of poetry, so I wouldn't be against, ranking, maybe Amanda Lovelace to other Insta poets, but I wouldn't rank her against, Edgar Allan Poe or the sonnets of Shakespeare or Emily Dickens or Maya Angelou. You know what I mean? She's not in that category. So comparing her to those people and those styles just doesn't seem appropriate to me. But that is not the point of this video because there is a lot of hate. I do think there are some nice things in some of Amanda Lovelace's collections. So I wanted to share some of my favorite Insta poem from Amanda Lovelace to you. If you want to call it stream of consciousness, advice, whatever, that's valid, but I still enjoy it and I hope you do too. If you enjoy her or if you have a little criticism to what I say, keep it respectful and I would love to have a conversation.
I'm not scared of the monsters hidden underneath my bed. I'm much more scared of the boys with messy brown hair, sleepy eyes, and mouths that know how to form half-truths. Telling me not all men have bad intentions doesn't do anything to reassure me. After I walk away from you, nothing will have changed. I will still be scared to leave my house after sundown. I will still find comfort in keys resting between fingers. I will still question the intentions of every man I know. I will still wonder when I am to become a story meant to warn other people's daughters. And I will still cry when I turn on the television to find yet another man getting away with, what they always seem to be getting away with. I am not the one who has to change the way I think or the way I act. They are. You are so much more than the rippling fallacies your reflections whisper to you. Those demons that lurk beneath the surface do not know you, even though they pretend to. And someday, though it feels impossible, you will see yourself as I do. When time has finally finished healing your scars, your sirens will scream, "I am good enough," and even your bewitching smile will shine through. But until that day, the day you are okay, just keep singing yourself to sleep, and eventually your monsters will stop haunting you. Trust me. There was no comfort to be found in the pages that once pulled me through it all. You took things I didn't know you could take. You cannot have a funeral for your mother without also having a funeral for yourself. Fairy godmother says, without you here, the moon and the stars would fall. Mountains would crack down the middle. Castles would crumble into nothingness. Books would burst into flames. It is not time to just go yet. We are not defined by the love our family could or could not give us. We are defined, instead, by the people who consciously become, in spite of them, the kindness we show others, the forgiveness we give to ourselves, the times we speak up instead of choosing to remain silent, and the difficult yet necessary apologies we make. Everyone loves a strong woman until that woman no longer tolerates their bullshit. The age-old proverb.